What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Singles Battle Spot Series. Today we are still using this team double mega with Metagross and Venusaur with Hydreigon, Azumarill, Rotom, Heat, and Landorus variant. Today is going to be the last episode with this team, but if you haven't checked out the previous episodes, I highly recommend go checking them out. As let's get started. So this team, I really do like it. I really do like it. I like the Metagross. I just like the core in general because I've used this core a lot. Oh, 2-2 puts us in 1500. So, let's see if we can move higher on the ladder, or maybe we'll go below the ladder. Who knows? But yeah, so hoping I get to use Mega Metagross more. I've been using Venusaur quite a lot, so I'm hoping that Metagross can do some work in today's episode. Let's see who we got. We got a Thunderous Variant, Rhyperior, Salamence, Heatran, Blaziken, and Breloom as our first opponent. And this screams to me that Venusaur should be the Pokemon. However, I feel like if you're the Mega Evolution, you would bring the... Yeah, you would bring Salamence, right? I just can't see you bring Blaziken. Does my Metagross have Stomping Tantrum or Earthquake? I do not think so. I think it has Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, yeah. So, Ground Punch would be so nice here. I don't get why they don't run Ground Punch. Let's see here. I like Metagross as a lead. Azumarill on the back and Landorus seems pretty solid. I like that. It covers for a lot of things on my opponent's side of the field. Breloom, I guess, could be a problem if it's a Focus Sash Spore variant, which I'm not sure if it's common. Like, I don't know what's common on Breloom in... Because all I remember is, like, Toxic Orb with Poison Heal. So let us see how this is going to go. I don't remember what the ability is called. I think it's Poison Heal, but someone correct me if I'm wrong. Let us see here. I wonder what my opponent's going to lead. Salamence, I feel like, has to be brought. You don't really have much for my Venusaur otherwise. Don't know if you would opt to bring Breloom. You're also kind of weak to my Metagross, too, if I had Earthquake. So, let's see. Metagross is going to take the field. Let's see what my opponent opts for. It's going to be that Salamence is leading off. So, excellent. I get to catch the Salamence in. I kind of want to say in normal form an Ice Punch, although that wouldn't knock out a Mega Metagross, so I'm thinking, what is the best play here? Ice Punch hits everything except Heatran. I have good switch into Heatran with an Assault Vest, Landorus, and a Azumarill on the back. So I'm just going to Ice Punch. I also could be Air Balloon Heatran, and I do want to get rid of an Air Balloon. We're going to see Salamence switch out. Rhyperior is going to come out. So... let's see how much Ice Punch does. I know Rhyperior has amazing physical defense. However, this is still an Ice Punch from Mega Metagross with Tough Claws boost. So let's see here. Does this put in range where Iron Head could knock it out potentially? That's Fizz Death Rhyperior with Rocky Helmet. Okay. We're going hard Azumarill here. For sure. As you might want to go for... well, maybe I should pivot in the Landorus first. But Landorus can't touch the Rhyperior. My opponent could call that with an Ice Punch. Oh man, this Rhyperior is gonna be a bit of a problem. That did nothing. I laid 0 damage to it. So I'll switch out to Azumarill here. On the Earthquake. That's gonna do a lot. Single target stab. Ooh, that damage. I want to click Play Rough because your switch-ins, I can see Salamence coming back in to avoid a Waterfall or Liquidation. I don't think you stay in with Rhyperior because it's one of your best Metagross answers at the moment. So I feel like you would switch out. In the Salamence, I could see Breloom. Play Rough just catches all of them. Otherwise, if you stay with Rhyperior, I'm going to have to hope maybe Play Rough puts you in Iron Head range, which I doubt. Let's see what my opponent opts for. I just don't think you should stay in with this Rhyperior. Yep. Breloom gonna come out. Okay, so I get the knockout onto the Breloom unless it's Focus Sash. Play rough. It is a Focus Sash variant. Okay. So, since it's a Focus Sash variant, it can click Spore pretty easily, and since my Pokemon are pretty slow, I'm probably just... Oh, wow. Double up Breloom into Salamence. Okay. I think that's alright for me. Yeah, that's alright for me. I get Landerson. I could have also sacked Azumarill, but maybe my opponent was just expecting, oh, he needs Azumarill to beat my Rhyperior, so I think he's going to switch out, which was a good play from my opponent's part. I think I'm going to hard double out into... I kind of want a U-turn here. No, Salamence is a play. Salamence is a play. You're gonna switch out in the Rhyperior. Now I kind of wish I did go for the U-turn because I could have went into Azumarill and clicked probably Liquidation. Okay. You're gonna reveal Ice Punch now? I'm gonna go Azumarill and Landorus, and then I think pivot into Azumarill. Yeah, I think that's the best play. Very nice double out on my opponent's part. Especially since Salamence couldn't do anything, so yeah, maybe the double was a bit obvious and I was reading in too much. Very nice Ice Punch play too. Ooh, my opponent's got the download. Oh, come on. Get that freeze. Great. I'm gonna sack my Landers here. Because he might Earthquake. Rock Blast is a good mid-ground play. This is looking pretty tough now. Basically, I'm gonna... Okay. So now what this game comes down to, I go Azumarill here. He sacks his Breloom. Goes down to Salamence. And I gotta call, do you double out the Salamence in the Rhyperior? Or do you just attack with Salamence? Because if you... That's gonna be a tough call. Like 100% Liquidation here. You don't go hard Salamence. You sack Breloom here. You sack Breloom, get in Salamence, and then I'm gonna have to call if you double out into your Salamence, because if you double out your Salamence into Rhyperior and I go Metagross, I lose the game because you click Earthquake twice and probably just win. Or you can Earthquake, then Azumarill comes in, I can Liquidation, but then I lose Salamence. Or I could go Metagross and you stay in, and then I think I have to double switch out. It's like come down to, do you make that double again? I'm gonna go Metagross, and then I think I double out on the Azu. Okay, it doesn't look like a double out, so this is good. I'm guessing it's gonna be the flying type attack. Or you might Dragon Dance to pressure me to stay in an Ice Punch. Mega Evolving means I don't have to worry about Intimidate. Double Edge, okay. Double out in Azumarill, because you're not staying in. Earthquake does not knock out Metagross, and if you lose Salamence, you lose the game to my Azumarill. If I Ice Punch here. Yeah, this is a close game. I wish I didn't get frozen with my Landorus, because an Earthquake off could have made a huge difference. You stayed in. Are you actually going to Earthquake? No, you're slower than my Metagross. What? My Fury comes out. I gotta predict whether you're gonna go out in the Salamence on a Liquidation or you're gonna stay in. All these 50-50s are gonna screw me over. Okay. So I did expect a Rhyperior. The question is, do I play Rhyperior or do I Liquidation? If I Liquidation, Mence can come in. I feel like I always play rough because play rough and the Iron Head might finish off the Metagross. Since this my Metagross is faster, an Iron Head could save me. I'm gonna play rough. If I get this right, I do win. Ah, he stays in. Okay. But Player puts him in Iron Head range, I think. So I think we're good. Because I can Iron Head and then Ice Punch. Because my Metagross switched out first, which means I should be faster than Salamence. Because it looks like it's probably a bulkier Salamence. So I think Play Rough was just going to be able to cover the game. I didn't have to Hard Liquidation. Actually, if I Hard Liquidation, I think this is what my opponent was thinking. If you Hard Liquidation here, I can go Salamence, Dragon Dance up once, and I win the game. So I don't think I ever wanted that. I think Play Rough was always 100% the correct play here. And I Iron Head, and then I Ice Punch, and then win the game. Because Iron Head's going to KO because of the stat factor. Ice Punch is like 25, so Iron Head should KO. Yep. Nice. And as long as it's not like a speed tie or the Salamence lives the Tough Claws boosted Ice Punch with a little bit of chip it took from the double edge, I should be able to win this game. This comes out. And I click Ice Punch. Alright. This is going to KO. Yes. Alright. Ooh. That was a tough game. That was a tough game. I had to get like... Well, I didn't have to get the 50-50 against Rhyperior, right? But the Play Rough was the correct play now that I'm thinking about it. Because like, if my opponent did get that opportunity to sweep with Ments, that could have been so big. That could have been so big right there. So I'm really glad I did go for the Play Rough and banded a Azumarill. 50% to a Rhyperior. Man. Very impressive. Oh wait, Solid Rock plus Rocky Helmet and its Fizz Staff. Okay, that's why I Ice Punched it a lot less than I thought. Okay. Now I understand it a bit better. I was like wondering, why did the Ice Punch do only 25%? I know it's Rhyperior, but this is Mega Metagross. Then I realized, oh, Solid Rock. Alright. Nice. Able to start off with a really, really clutch game. As we got Orisa from Japan. Monograss. You know what kind of beats Monograss? Venusaur. Where's your Venusaur answer? Show me your Venusaur answer. I don't see it. Alright. Rotom Heat. Superior. Okay, you gotta have attack for Mega Venusaur, right? But I just can't figure out. Jump Love with Acrobatics? Rotom Heat's a pretty good lead too. I think I want to go Kartana as the lead because I could, Hydreigon as the lead because I can U-turn out immediately, have Venusaur and Rotom Heat in the back. Alternatively, I could lead Venusaur. Because I kind of want to get the Mega Evolution up because the Mega Evolution could be important. Yeah, I'm going to lead Venusaur. I think getting the Mega Evolution up is super crucial in this game because I'm going to need the defense boosts like immediately. I just don't see any real big techs my opponent could have. Maybe extra sensory on the Roserade. Flying type move on the jump up, but I just don't see how you break Mega Venusaur. So let's see how this is gonna go. What do you lead if you were my opponent? Maybe Cacturn if you're like or Roserade if you're a Spikes stack up. Because you might want to get Spikes up for my Mega Venusaur because you kind of want to chip, but then again, Mega Venusaur doesn't really have to switch out against your team. Unless it's a Jump Bluff. Sceptile gonna lead. Sceptile has 0 moves that can actually... Well, actually no, Sceptile does get Acrobatics, but since it has an item, Blind Gem isn't legal. I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb. Even if you go Cortana, this is fine. Yeah, like... I just don't remember. Is Sceptile faster than Scarf Hydreigon? Because I feel like it could be. I don't remember this. I know Mega Sceptile's like base 145. I just don't know if they run Modest or Timid. I feel like they run Modest, but we'll see here. Mega Balls. I feel like the strongest move it can hit me with is like a Dragon Pulse. I just don't see Acrobatics doing much. Alright, Mega Venusaur, show me some work. Like, you gotta have text for Mega Venusaur, right? I don't think it gets like Light Screen or Counter or anything. Dual Chop. It's physical and it missed. I mean, it wasn't gonna do much anyway. I think it's Sword Stance Mega Sceptile. And I just KO'd the Sceptile turn 1. Okay. So, Dual Chop for what? Like 60 damage? Otherwise, it really didn't do anything. Maybe you're trying to put me in Cortana's Z-move range if you have like something like that. Superior's gonna come in. What are you gonna try to do? Glare paralyze me or something? Probably not Sludge Bomb. Light Screen, okay. Who's your back Pokemon? I'm guessing it's not Kartana because Kartana's not living in Hidden Power Fire even with the light screen up. I feel like that did nothing. You can't beat me for Subseed. You're not Subseed. You would have had leftovers. What kind of superior is this? I'm gonna go Rotom because I'll save Venusaur in the back. What is the superior gonna go for? There we go. It's a mirror code. Okay. So I'm actually, if he mirror coded turn 1, that could have been really bad. I'm Inferno overdriving though because it does KO superior. It's slower? No. My Rotom he's definitely slower than any superior. Is that Dragon Tail or Roar coming out? Well, it's gone. I know that for a fact. Inferno Overdrive should be able to knock out Superior. Then what is the last Pokemon? This match has already confused me. But then again, we're facing Mono Grass right here. So Inferno Overdrive should be able to knock out Superior. Oh, it's Octoberry. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, it's Mirror Code again. Okay. That shouldn't KO though. That did a heck of a lot. Octoberry thing. Okay. I wanna sack my Rotom Heat here. Because you're gonna leave Storm. Which is okay here. It's definitely okay to sack Rotom here because I can go Hydreigon and just click U-turn, I feel like. I want to say U-turn KOs at that range. I just don't want to go Venusaur here because I don't know what my opponent has. I'm going to U-turn. I think I U-turn then go back into Hydreigon if it doesn't KO. I feel like U-turn should KO, but I'm not too confident in this. Octoberry superior. Maybe I should click Toxic. I was worried about Leech Seed or Substitute being set up though. U-turn. Does KO superior. Okay, excellent. Superior goes down, and it can't be Clay because it was Octoberry. Venusaur gets to come in. Imagine my opponent led Superior and just hit me up with that turn 1 mirror code. That would have been, I would have been destroyed. Although I think Hydreigon plus Rotom he could have still put in the work. Jump Bluff gonna come out. Okay. I'm still firing off a Sludge Bomb. I don't see a reason not to. One flying move doesn't KO me unless it's Flying Z. Infestation. Never seen that one before. Sludge Bomb gonna come out into the Jump Bluff and almost pick up the KO, but with the poison just seals it up. But I don't think the poison really matters at that point because like, what's Jump Bluff going to do to a Mega Venusaur to install that? But Sludge Bomb does like 90% anyway. So even if you have Synthesis, I just KO it anyway. There really wasn't much my opponent could do. So interesting Monograss team. Just couldn't break through Mega Venusaur without the light screen tech. So nice, gonna be able to pick up 2 wins, and I think we'll only have time for 3 battles I think today, so gonna go positive in today's episode, unless we have a really short battle, and then we go 2-2 again. But very nice, Mega Venusaur putting in some work. Let's see who will the last Mega Evolution be. We haven't really used Landorus with this team at all, but we've used pretty much everything else. I'm glad Hydreigon got to come in at least once, because like Hydreigon really hasn't been brought too much, I feel like. But let us see. I really do like Mega Venusaur a lot. I'm just not sure if I'm really comfortable with the Hidden Power over like a Leech Seed, because I feel like Leech Seed is one of the best tools Mega Venusaur can have. But then again, you got like Subseed stuff. I know Subseed Abomasnow was common in Diamond Pearl Platinum OU. There was Subseed Whimsicott in Black and White. There was Subseed Superior as well, I believe. As we got 1594 rated player from Japan with the team of Tapu Lele, Charizard, Landorus, Tapu Fini, Thundurus, and Ferrothorn. So really aggressive team, has a lot of heavy hitters. Metagross is extremely good in this matchup. I just gotta break through Ferrothorn. And my team doesn't have good switch-ins to Tapu Lele. I think I want to lead Rotom Heat because it's pretty effective, especially my opponent leads Pharaoh. I feel like you shouldn't lead Pharaoh, but I think I have Metagross and Hydreigon in the back, and I feel like I can pivot around my opponent's team quite easily. Comes down to some item choices though. I don't know if there's a Scarf user, if it's the top of Lele, if it's the... Yeah, I just don't know if there's a Scarf user. So let's find out what... If my opponent leads Lele, I go Hydreigon, I think, because you're either going to Psychic or Shadow Ball expecting the Metagross. Then I U-turn out into my Metagross, I feel like. This Tapu Fini is going to lead, so I get to go my Rotom Heat. I don't know if Finis run fast or not. But I definitely want to Volt Switch. I don't know how fast the Tapu Fini is. I'm gonna Volt Switch. Oh wait, don't they run Hydro Vortex? Well, this one's slow, so I get a Volt Switch off. Good damage. Do I go Hydreigon first? You're not gonna Moonblast. Maybe I go Hydreigon and then I U-turn out into my Metagross or my Rotom Heat again. I like that play a lot because it covers the Hydro Vortex on Fini potentially, because that's the most common set I've seen. So I go Hydreigon here. Oh, Hydro Pump, okay. Race Specs? No, you're not. Okay. I'm gonna U-turn out. U-turn out is definitely the correct play. Fini is gonna retreat too, so I get some momentum. Ferrothorn coming in, so I get to go my I get to go my Rotom and click Inferno Overdrive. What's that last Pokemon? Charizard potentially? It's Charizard X. Oh, if it's Charizard X, we could have some issues. I feel like it'd be Y though. Yeah, I have no reason not to draw off an Inferno Overdrive because it pretty much hits everything on my opponent's team. My opponent doesn't have a good switch into it. And if you protect Ferrothorn to Scout, like I get the KO on Ferrothorn. So, show me what is taking this damage, my friend. Oh, and you give me Ferrothorn, which is your only real answer to Charizard? I mean, not Charizard. To Metagross? I'll take this. Unless you're Charizard X. Then I think I lose anyway. Well, if you're Charizard X, I think I lose. Run Overdrive. Do KO to Ferrothorn. Actually, Charizard X makes a lot of sense on this team. The Charizard X makes a lot of sense on this team. And I can't Toxic it because it's in this terrain. How many turns of terrain? 2. I'm Volt Switching. You're 100% X if you went into it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, here we go. You're Dragon Dancing up. I have to hope Hydreigon outspeeds you. And I don't even know if it does. Yep, Dragon Dance. Oh, this could be bad. Volt Switch did a lot, so I feel like it's max speed, max attack. Well, I had to go Hydreigon anyway because I lose if I don't get this off. I drop a Draco. Yep, I go for a... Oh, I could have Earth Powered. But Outrage. Oh, wait, you locked yourself in Outrage. If Metagross eats 2, we can handle this. For sure. Alright, comes down to Metagross. Misty Terrain is over, and so you can get confused as well. I gotta go Metagross. Why don't I have Stomping Tantrum? Why do we need Thunder Punch? Why do we need Thunder Punch on this Metagross? I feel like Thunder Punch has been, like, not the answer. I Zen Headbutt here. Alright, Mega Metagross versus +1 Charizard X, Outrage Tough Claws boosted. But we do have a bit of bulk on this Metagross, so I could believe if we live 2, Outrage comes out. Or if you get confused, that'd be really nice. Oh, we ate that up. We ate that up. And you get confused immediately. Oh, wait. I would have preferred you to be locked in. Does this KO? I doubt it. Because you have really high defenses. Yep. You didn't take any damage. Okay, you're not gonna outrage again. You're gonna flare blitz. No, the play is to go Rotom here. Because if you have flare blitz, yeah, if you have flare blitz, you go for it. Oh, you're gonna switch out. Wait, wouldn't that 100% lose you the game? Wouldn't that actually 100% lose you the game? Hold up. Shouldn't that 100% lose you the game? I'm not Volt Switching my Metagross. I'm letting Rotom Heat go down. I'm hitting Power Ice in case Charizard comes back in. So I'll hit Power Ice away. Yeah, but it was not the Voltarium Z. It was the Guardian of... Wait, what? Why are you going for the Z move? Why are you going for the Z move? When Hydro Pump probably just knocked me out. And also, if I went Metagross there, you weren't KOing Metagross with it. This is a really cool animation, by the way. I like how Feeny gets this in its shell, too. I like that about the Tapus. Okay, why? I'm still hitting Power Icing. I'm not letting Charizard come in. Yes, I could Volt Switch here, but I'm not risking my Metagross because Metagross can win this game if I just get it in safely. Yeah, you can hit Hydro Pump. That's okay. I guess now Thunder Punch comes in handy, but if I had Stomping Tantrum, I would have won this game. I'm just used to VGC Metagross or Earthquake even. I don't know what does more, Stomping Tantrum or Earthquake. I think once I Stomping Tantrum does a little bit more. But yeah, we Thunder Punch and then we Ice Punch the Charizard and that should be the game. So Metagross with the punches, throwing him out. Get rid of that Tapu Fini. Extremely nice. And then Charizard comes in. Yeah, I felt like if you had to risk anything, you try to knock out my Metagross. Hope I stay in. Because then your Fini probably wins against my Rotom Heat since you had that chance to Hydro Pump. I don't know. I just Ice Punch here. I don't risk anything. Ice Punch should be able to knock out the Charizard. Yep. So good games. We are gonna go 3-0 for the final episode of today's episode of Singles Battle Spot. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below. Show some support. I think I did play what I needed to until I realized it was Charizard X, and I was like, oh, Charizard X is scary. Charizard X was 100% scary. Luckily, it had to lock itself in Outrage to knock out my Hydreigon. Guessing it was like Flare Blitz, maybe Thunder Punch, or Earthquake, or maybe it was Roost, Outrage, and obviously the Dragon Dance. So, luckily able to lock itself in. Metagross being able to sponge up that Outrage easily, get the damage off, and then my opponent just switched out. What I was hoping for was you Flare Blitz there if you don't get confused and you knock yourself out of recall. The only bad scenario is if I went Rotom Heat. Actually, no. If you hit yourself, you hit yourself. If you have Flare Blitz, you knock yourself out. The only bad case is if you had Fire Punch. Or if you lived your confused hit and then was able to Volt Switch. Or if you lived the Flare Blitz recall onto my Rotom Heat and then you have Roost. Because then I would lose the game, I feel like. But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of the Ultra Sinnoh No. Hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of the Singles Battle Spot. If you did, leave a like down below. You can check out the QR code team down below in the description. Feel free to leave a comment as I do read them, and all that good stuff, the social medias that I have, the side series on the channel, my main series back-to-back battles. But yep, otherwise, until we battle again, my friends, I'll catch you around in another video. Have a great day, people. See you around soon.